In the early 1990s, Calvin Broadus, known to the world as Snoop Dogg, was a rising star in the rap scene. His deep, laid-back voice and vivid storytelling quickly made him a household name. However, in 1993, at the peak of his burgeoning career, Snoop Dogg found himself at the center of a high-profile murder trial that threatened to derail everything he had worked for. On August 25, 1993, a deadly altercation took place in the Palms neighborhood of Los Angeles. Snoop Dogg, along with his bodyguard McKinley Lee and associate Sean Abrams, was involved in a confrontation with a man named Philip Woldemariam, a member of a rival gang. The situation escalated quickly, culminating in Woldemariam being fatally shot. This incident set off a media frenzy and cast a dark shadow over Snoop Dogg's career. The following day, Snoop Dogg and McKinley Lee turned themselves in to the police. They were charged with first-degree murder. The prosecution argued that the shooting was premeditated, presenting it as a calculated act of gang-related violence. If convicted, Snoop Dogg faced the possibility of life in prison. The charges against Snoop Dogg shocked his fans and the music industry. The trial began in December 1995, drawing massive media attention. Snoop Dogg, dressed in sharp suits, appeared in court alongside his defense team, led by the prominent attorney Johnnie Cochran. Cochran, fresh off his victory in the O.J. Simpson trial, was known for his courtroom prowess and charismatic presence. His involvement added another layer of intrigue to an already sensational case. The courtroom was packed daily with spectators and reporters eager to capture every moment of the high-stakes drama. One of the pivotal points of the trial was the testimony of Sean Abrams, the associate who was in the car with Snoop Dogg and Lee. Abrams corroborated the defense's narrative, stating that Woldemariam had indeed acted threateningly and that they genuinely feared for their lives. Abrams' testimony was critical, but it was not without its challenges. The prosecution questioned his credibility, suggesting that he was merely protecting his friends. Despite this, his detailed account of the events added weight to the self-defense argument. As the trial progressed, the media circus intensified. News outlets dissected every detail, from Snoop Dogg's demeanor in court to the strategy employed by his legal team. Outside the courtroom, fans gathered to show their support, holding signs and chanting slogans. Snoop Dogg's legal troubles became a cultural touchstone, symbolizing the intersection of fame, race, and the criminal justice system. His music also played a significant role in the public's perception of the trial. His lyrics, often reflecting the harsh realities of street life, were scrutinized by both supporters and detractors. Critics argued that his music glorified violence and gang culture, while fans saw it as an authentic expression of his experiences. Johnnie Cochran's defense strategy was multifaceted. He aimed to humanize Snoop Dogg, presenting him as a young man trying to navigate fame while staying true to his roots. Cochran emphasized that Snoop Dogg had no criminal record prior to this incident and had been actively trying to distance himself from gang life. One of Cochran's most effective tactics was to highlight the inconsistencies in the prosecution's case. He meticulously cross-examined witnesses, pointing out discrepancies in their testimonies and undermining their credibility. Cochran also brought in experts to testify about self-defense and the psychological impact of being threatened with a weapon. After months of testimony, the trial concluded in February 1996. The jury deliberated for several days, weighing the evidence and the arguments presented by both sides. On the day of the verdict, the courtroom was tense, filled with anticipation and anxiety. Finally, the jury reached a decision. Snoop Dogg and McKinley Lee were acquitted of all charges. The verdict was a moment of relief and vindication for Snoop Dogg and his supporters. It marked the end of a long and grueling legal battle that had threatened to end his career and personal freedom. The acquittal allowed Snoop Dogg to resume his career, but the experience left a lasting impact on him. He emerged from the trial with a renewed determination to succeed and a heightened awareness of his influence and responsibility. Snoop Dogg's music continued to thrive, and he expanded his career into various other ventures, including acting, producing, and philanthropy. The trial also had broader implications. It highlighted the challenges faced by black celebrities in the criminal justice system and sparked conversations about race, fame, and legal bias. Snoop Dogg's case became a symbol of resilience and the importance of a robust defense in the face of serious allegations. Looking back on the trial years later, Snoop Dogg often reflects on how the experience shaped him. In interviews, he speaks about the fear and uncertainty he felt during those years and how the support of his fans and family helped him persevere. The trial was a turning point, compelling him to reevaluate his choices and the direction of his life. Today, Snoop Dogg is not only a successful artist, but also a cultural icon. His journey from a young rapper entangled in legal troubles to a respected figure in the entertainment industry is a testament to his resilience and talent. The murder trial of 1993 is a crucial chapter in his story, a period of intense struggle that ultimately forged his path to greatness. Snoop Dogg's high-profile murder trial in 1993 was a defining moment in his life and career. It was a period marked by intense scrutiny, legal battles, and public speculation. However, through the skillful defense of Johnnie Cochran and the support of his fans, Snoop Dogg emerged victorious. The trial not only shaped his personal and professional journey, but also left a lasting impact on the cultural landscape, highlighting the complexities of fame, justice, and resilience.